Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon God of Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of, well, Tierlist. And welcome back to the popular female video game tier list. Now, obviously, we added a row below called the Weird Gray Area. So, if you guys don't know the rankings, S, A, B, C, D, too young looking, aka, but it is correct age though. Don't know, won't rate, aka if I cannot find their age, a reliable source of their age, I will not rate them. The wrong fucking species, meaning if they are basically again, yeah, you could see the people. I know I've like something like her that has like horns and shit, or like her that's like a cat, but if they're like literally like humanoid features, but yet completely different. You know what I mean? And underage, hell fucking no, will not touch with a 10-foot pole. Basically, meaning if you are completely underage, you will not be rated. You will be ushered in to this area. No, thank you. Never. And the weird gray area where if we find basically an age, but your ages differ based on game and we don't know which one you're talking about. Like Ace Attorney, it just says Ace Attorney. It doesn't say Ace Attorney this or Ace Attorney that. Or Last of Us, where she's 14 in one and 19 in another, but it just says Last of Us, so again, weird gray area. And Emily, who is, I believe, 16 in one or 17 in one and like 25 in the second one. Again, it just says Dishonored, so I don't know. So, and I refuse to go into different terms. Okay, with that out the way, we know the rankings here. Now we have a bunch from the uh F names, except a few here, which is I believe one, which is weird. Okay, so let's get started. Again, we look up their ages before we uh rate to make sure they're good. Fade from Valorant is estimated to be 25 to 30 years old, though an exact age is not stated. It's estimated. Again, that just because it says. Okay, player me says 25 to 30. Okay. So at 19, she's the youngest agent in Valorant Protocol. Okay. So, no, I'm going to give Fade a okay. She looks like at least an older woman. All right. You know what? I'm going to give her this. She looks like an older woman. She at least looks to be in that age range. She don't look like the younger and like them that look like they're older, but like we don't know, or don't look on like the younger side, like Bianca Babel or Ayami over here. So I'm gonna put her in. Yeah, you know what? She's good in B. She's good in B. Oh, I'm going way down that list. Fate from Mirror's Edge. I really want to play Mirror's Edge. I have to look into playing it. Mirror's Edge. Faith Connors is 24 years old in the original Mirror's Edge, and in Mirror's Edge Catalyst, her age is not explicit. Okay, so in the first game, she is 24, so she is like Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna say she's an A. The badass look of her is just it's good. The athletic parkour girl. Why do I get a feeling like this is like bad? But Farah was the love interest of the prince, isn't she? Prince of Persia. Farah's 18 years old during the events of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. This age is based on the fan wikis and discussions related to the game's lore, although an official source has not explicitly confirmed this age. She's assumed to be 18. Yeah. Again, it's wild. It's wilding. So again, I'm gonna put her in don't know, won't rate. Because some is saying 18. I'm going down this list, and from the Prince of Persia from the film, Farah says it's like it's 15. And this 87, Prince age in the games, that's for the prince itself himself. Assume Prince and Farah, it says let's assume on Reddit. So it it is a shitstorm trying to find these women's age to be at least something. Felicia's age is 24 in Night Warriors, but her birth year is 1967, making her 40 in Vampire Savior, which is the last game in the series, around 57 in 2024. She was 60 when the first game came out in 1999, and in 1999 went okay. So in Darkstalkers, okay. She was born in 1967. That means she's 27 in Darkstalkers, which takes place in 1994. Born 1967, and the last game in the series takes place in 1999, so she was 32 by then. And she would have been 16 in the first and second game. Okay, again, weird gray area. It just says Darkstalkers. So again, we don't fucking know. So it's a weird gray area. She's old enough in some areas and some she's not. So I'm not gonna take that risk and I'm just gonna put her in the weird gray area via Elden Ring. Exact ages in Elden Ring is not stated, but it's implied that she is centuries old. Okay, so she's implied. It is implied in the game that she is centuries years old. She looks like an older woman. Okay, okay. So if she's implied in the game, and if I'm saying this, so let me put this out into perspective here. I will rate if the game implies that the game that she is of the person in discussion is of this certain age. If she looks like it is and it implied that she is older than what it is, then we will take that as she's good. So we're gonna take that into consideration. Via, I'm gonna say, based on what I see here, Lord, I could play Sir, I could play Serenade. I love me a blonde, but she's like that motherly type of look that she gives. Oh, I already know. I already know. But just to let you guys know, let's see how old Philia is. But I know she's underage. 16. Yep, knew it. Soon as Saint Teresa High School. Yep, because in one of the endings, her and Painwheel goes to school together, and I believe Philia's ending, she takes on the Skullgirl thing to save Painwheel. So I already knew that. The minute I seen her name, I'm just like, nope. Tales of the Borderlands. How old is Fiona? 29 years old during the events of the Tales of the Borderlands. Okay. So she is. Damn. Okay. I fucks with that. Alright. She has like that pop star look. So you know what? I'm gonna give her the yes. She's a good looking girl. 10 out of 10 would smash. The Firekeeper. Now this I'm not sure. I have not played the Dark Souls series, so I'm not sure. The age of the Firekeeper is unknown, as her backstory is shrouded in mystery, and there are no specific details about her age. It is only known that she is a young woman who has been the Firekeeper for a relatively short time before the player arrives. Okay, is not specified in the game's lore. So we're gonna say don't know, won't rate. This is one of those outright saying don't know, won't rate. So that is a very, very, very keen thing to show. Okay, for Shill, Genshin Impact. 16 to 17. Yeah, nope. Immediately in the underage category. I believe Flannery is also in that underage category. Is she? 18 in the Pokemon games, 25 in the Pokemon games adventure, and she is safe. She is safe. Damn. I was never sure about Flannery. If I had to choose one like gym leader that I was very fucking like attracted to during my time in Pokemon, it would either have to be don't don't gang up on me. Sabrina, I liked Erica. So mostly if I had to choose a gym leader, Sabrina. If you're asking about in all of Pokemon, she's already she already was rated. I love me some Cynthia. But Flannery had my eye twitching for a little bit. I'm just like, how old is Formidable Azor Lane? It is not explicitly stated, but she is a character based on a warship, so her age is likely related to her like counterpart, the HMS Formidable. The fuck? Again, it's not giving me a straight fucking answer. Don't know, won't rate. Alright. Was Fortune. Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Fortune's exact age is unknown, as our character profile in Metal Gear series does not specify birthday or age. Okay. So I'm gonna say don't know, won't rate. But she looks to be a grown ass woman, but with, you know, a lot of the things that is stated, we're not sure. Is Misfortune helps run a fucking shop. So I'm gonna take what she is as a grain of salt. Like with Philia, I already knew. For Misfortune, I have no idea. She's 20. I mean, she's a cutie. Where did she go? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. I lost her for a second. So I'm gonna. I think a solid B because I'm also afraid that I go to sleep, I wake up, and literally everything in my room goes fucking missing. Let's be honest here. I, I'm. I already know that this is go. No, I'm not even going to. Uh, I'm not even going to wait. I know Frisk is underage, so everything else I'm not very sure. But I know. I played. I played Undertale. I know Frisk is underage. How old is fourth sister? Black Myth Wukong. Another game I really want to play. I heard very fucking good. I heard very good things. It's not specified as she is a new character in the game and not from the original Journey to the West for ages unknown because the game has not been really. Get the fuck it has. But it's not giving me anything. So sorry, sister. Don't know. Won't rate. Fragile. Death Stranding. Again, haven't played Death Stranding, so how old is Fragile? Death Stranding. Late 20s, early 30s. Well, appears to be in her late 20s, early 30s. Though she looks much older due to the aging effect of the time fall on her body. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So, they're estimating her to be in her 20s and 30s. But due to the time fall, she could be older. Okay. Um, you know what? If I don't know, I won't rate because I guess there's a time flexibility that she has that I'm not certain of, and I'm not going to fuck around with that. So I'm gonna say don't know, won't rate. Fran from okay, I have seen Fran Bow. Never knew her age. I can almost guarantee. Yep, I had a feeling. Get y'all, get your booty in there. Get your behind in there. And I'm like, it's been so long since I've seen Fran Bow, but yet she is absolutely 10. Excuse me. And I'm like, ugh, oh God, Francesca von Karma. She's 18 when she first appears in Justice for All. Oh God, Whip Woman. Okay. Yeah, I remember Francesca von Karma. Okay. Based on her appearance herself, she's a B. If I had to, if I'm basically just basing this off appearances for everyone else, so I can't. I know a little bit more about Francesca von Karma than a lot of other characters on this list. So I, so I'm gonna hold her to the same standard as I've held everyone else. She's a B. Absolutely, she's a B. But if I took into account exactly how she acts, this bitch would be a D. Straight bitch. That's all I knew. Straight bitch. Oh god. Frey, Forspoken. Frey Holland from Forspoken is 21 years old and has a birthday of December 25th. Okay. Right on the money. Okay. Okay. Why does she look so fucking young, though? Mm, she actually looks like. Okay, no. Now that I'm looking at other renders, so I'm just like, there are some renders of her that make her look fucking extremely young, than others that look that show off more of her, and I'm just like, okay, 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 okay. I had to like look at other renders of her because I'm just like, I was about to put her down here. I'm just like, why? I'm gonna I'm gonna say an A. Love me, my light skinned women. Love me some light skinned women. Take a look at Dragon Age, Inquisition, and Veilguard to see. My preferred women were Josephine Montelier and Nevgal. Those are my women of choice. If you're asking um, if I had a secondary, fuck, there was a lot of other women that I had an eye on. If I had needed a secondary in Inquisition, Cassandra. If I had a secondary in Veilguard, you know it's Scourhardy. Yes, I forgot her name real quick. Freya. God, Freya is fucking ancient, man. At least thousand. His actually is difficult to determine because of her divine nature, but she's at least thousands of years old. Yeah, I agree with that. I knew that. In Japanese dub, she's 17. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. Here, I guess Freya is in a weird spot, so I'm gonna say don't know, won't rate. Although Freya, okay. She's billions of years old. Yeah. And yes, I know Hackhead's down here, so she's gonna immediately be put up here because I know Hackhead. Love a hat in time. But some say 17, some say thousands. Again, I'm not fucking. I'm almost certain. At the end, I will, either rank her or keep her where she is. Sister Freed's exact age is unknown, but she's likely hundreds of years old. Given her role as the guardian of the painted world and her backstory, she's an ancient, powerful being, and her age is part of her mystique. Okay, so she's an ancient magical being. The minute that you say ancient magical being, okay, that basically tells me she is safe. There's not a good look of her. There's not a good look of her face. Oh, wait, is there? That's Reddit, though. Anybody could do a little bit of stuff from Reddit. But based on what I can personally see, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna put her up an A. That figure, though. Again, this may be Azure Lane, but her physical appearance suggests she's a mature woman. Again, this may be don't know, won't wait. Yeah, yeah. Again, we're not sure. So again, she goes into don't know, won't wait. Okay, it's Fury and Futaba. I do not know the exact age of Futaba, so how old is Fury? Dark Stalkers. Oh, Dark Siders. Sorry. I thought that's in Dark Stalkers. Fury from Darksiders is over 750,000 years old. A timeless immortal Nephilim. Okay. Now that is absolutely 100% in the A-OK category. And I like me I like some immortal booty. So she looks like an evil or Starfire. Why does she get like okay, yeah, she looks like an evil or Starfire, but also wields massive fucking chains. Oh hell yeah. Okay, how old is Futaba? Futaba Sakura is 15 years old at the beginning of Persona 5, turning 16 at the end of the game. Nope. So in the newest, basically the newest installment, she is 15. Yep, no. Nope, 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 nope. She gets struck down immediately. Anyway, yeah, the next one is going to be very fucking short. But the one after that, decently long. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you and thank you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you all. Hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, wait. I just, okay. I need to make a decision on Freya. Do I rate Freya? You know what? Because she's based on like the mythological Norse god Freya, I'm going to give her the rate. I'm going to say C. So the few people, not the few people that got don't know won't rated would be Farah, Firekeeper, Formidable, Fortune, Fourth Sister, Fragile, and Friedrich. And the underage category, we got Philia, Fischl, Fran, Frisk, and Futaba. And Felicia got the weird gray area. She got weird gray area. Yeah, it's been a long time of the too young looking category. We got it from the last one was in the D era. In C's we got Freya. In B's we got Fade, Misfortune, and Francesca. In A we got Faith, Fia, Flannery, Frey, Creed in Fury. And in the S category, we had Fiona. Okay, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you and thank you guys. And thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you guys' time. Hope everyone enjoyed. If you guys have not yet, like, comment, subscribe, getting all the action, the fun, and when and with the Dragon God of Gaming. So come and join and see what we've got. There's always something fun happening. So be here and be square or get kicked in the rear. You guys know we do things. Well, with all that being said, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye now.